Well, I almost blew
We were
my
just
cue
kibitzing.
right there. Yeah, we're what would you call it?
Kibitzing.
Kibitzing. Well, howdy, and a good Saturday morning to you.
Kind of loud. It's very hot.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it? So,
Yeah, almost like an
I
echo in
don't
there.
have that in front of me any longer. It's over here
We'll
on the
fix
side.
that.
And we'll work on that, and we'll come up with a much better method next week. But I don't know whether you've noticed or not, but we kind of have a new, crisper appearance. We're in HD now.
No, we just washed our shirts. That's all.
Exactly.
And I gave you one to wear.
I know, and that's got a funny odor, but that's okay.
You got the InWheelTime Car Talk Show? Are you making fun of my soft, the fabric softener?
That's not fabric softener, I smell.
Yeah,
We got this week's recall list, and we got the ever popular guess what the Hemmings auction sold for this week. Plus, Jeff has the racing calendar. Mr. Mars has This Week in Auto History, and I'll have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. There he is, raising his hand. We don't know.
Stack of Bibles underneath
gotta,
the other
gotta
one.
go down the hall.
We always need more Jeff Zekin. David Ainsley is vacationing in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yeah.
In Cedar Falls, what Cedar something. But he's up there. We talked to him earlier today. He was grabbing his coffee in 60-degree weather right on the lake.
Yep.
Is it Lake Huron?
Superior.
Lake Superior. Well, it's gorgeous up there.
It is.
Went up there a couple of years ago.
Yep,
It's just
we did as well.
fabulous.
It's nice.
All right. So anyway, thank you very much for joining us. My name is Don Armstrong, and in this segment of our show, we're going to do the recalls. Okay. Are you sitting down? You ready? Cadillac.
What?
No, that's the wrong.
Wrong one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's coming up.
I
This is
was
Little tease.
my
What
bad.
were you distracted, Mars?
Yeah, I was reading a message from the Lusk family and got distracted.
Well, what did the Lusks have to say?
Well, he's missing the show today because his pops was just diagnosed with stomach cancer, and he's
Oh,
in Myrtle
boy.
Beach trying to
Get that
Yeah.
straightened out.
deal with all that. So
Well,
Okay. Well,
Sorry to hear that.
yep.
just got distracted a little bit.
Yeah, I understand. All right. So here's what's going on as far as recalls are concerned. Cadillac Vistique 2026, 2027, third row power folding seat back may trap the occupant. Hey, kids, you're not getting out. Got that.
Well, it doesn't have to be kids. It could be like a mother-in-law or,
Name it. It's good. Hopefully somebody that you really don't like at the moment. Vehicle rollaway risk. Ford. Expedition, Explorer, F-150, Lincoln Aviator, Lincoln Navigator, 2018 through 2021. So luckily here in Houston, we don't have too many hills and mountains. And there's a way to
Got
park.
overpasses.
Well, we've got that, but hopefully you're not parking there. But at any rate, you turn your wheels into the curb, one way or the other.
Yep.
So if
Up or down. Yep.
yeah. Ford Motor Company Bronco, another recall, 22 to 26. The fender flare may detach.
Uh-oh.
Martha, did something just fall off the car?
Martha,
Kia recalling more than 462,802 Telluride SUVs over an issue with the motor for the front power seat that may cause a fire. Affected vehicles include certain model year 20 to 24 Telluride SUVs. The motor for the front power seat may overheat due to a stuck power seat slide knob or an improper repair from a previous recall in June of 24.
Wow.
An overheated seat motor may cause a fire while the vehicle is parked or being driven. Is that my pants on fire? Or something else? Owners are advised to park outside and away from structures until the recall repair is completed.
But don't park it near a car that's going to be rolling away, because then it'll be a big accident.
And you may want to have some pants on when you do this. Dealers will install an electronic fuse assembly for free. Well, that'll fix it, won't it?
Yeah.
It'll pop the fuse as opposed to burn up the entire vehicle and maybe your house if it's in the garage. Owner notification letters are expected to be mailed August the 13th. But in the meantime, Park it away from
Yeah,
anything
just-
and everything.
Do what you're supposed to do there.
Nissan Sentra 2025 incorrectly installed drive shaft. Boom, 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 boom,
Wow.
boom.
I wonder if it's reversed because there's a front and a back to it. Probably for balance, maybe. I don't know.
And a
Interesting.
Sentra, that's a small one. I
Yeah.
would imagine it's just a solid drive shaft.
Yeah.
Missing pedestrian warning sound. Here, I can fix that. Meep, meep, meep. Ford Explorer Hybrid and Lincoln Nautilus Hybrid 24 to 27. Those are the recalls.
Nautilus.
Okay, Mars, now you can do the fun stuff.
Okay, get your decoder rings out.
It's time now for Hemmings Sold Car Weekly Roundup.
We need music for this.
We do.
You should have. You got
I-
buttons down there. You can play some stuff.
I could. Yeah. You want to download the music that it doesn't cost us any money, then be my guest.
But you have functions that you can do.
I do. Would you like to hear one now?
Yeah, let's hear
How
a
about
function.
How about this one?
There you
I
go.
got
That's the
that
one.
one.
Is that the one you're
That's
looking
it,
for?
yeah.
Wait a minute.
No,
Okay.
the second. No, that's when I come on. Is you're supposed to play that one. Okay. We'll be playing that a lot
that's
today.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's the one that we're going to play for the recall. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, here we go.
Don't forget to tip your waitress and try the veal.
The veal.
Veal.
Veal's always good. Okay, first up this morning is going to be a 1955 Chevrolet Nomad. I'm out because they cut the rear fender well.
Did they?
That's not stock.
I don't know.
No.
I'm thinking that is on the Nomad.
We'll have to.
Okay, well, I
investigate.
tell you what, it is your charge to correct me
No,
if I'm wrong.
we need you to go buy one and
So
We'll
how
buy
much did-
that one and
Yeah.
we'll take it down and we'll find out.
I'm saying I watched Meekum and the Barrett Jackson was on a couple weeks ago. I'm saying 57. Some of these are not going as high as they used to be. I'm going 57K.
Okay.
That's my number.
So these vehicles were built as delivery wagons.
Mhm.
That's what they were built for. Then they just said, well, if we put a window back there, we could make a back seat and, maybe we could sell a few more of them. Well, they didn't sell that many of them. But boy, I'll tell you what, that is really cool looking if you ask me,
Mhm.
except for
Nice
that
car.
real well. Yeah. We like the color too. So how much did that sell for? I didn't even
Heitzman says 30,000.
30,000. Is there anybody else on with us? Is Mr.
Leslie or George?
George? I don't think anybody else is with
Well,
us.
there comes George.
George is
Yeah,
here.
See what George has got.
Okay, George says
39,900.
40,000.
Yeah, basically.
And what
yeah.
did you say, Jeff?
57.
57. Well, it sold for $60,638.
One thing about that, don't lose that picture. See on the dashboard on the bottom left how that you've got the both sides of the dash kind of look the same. With
Yeah.
That. Do you know why that is?
Yeah, so they could export them and they could put the speedometer over there on the right.
Exactly.
really
They can
easily.
move the steering wheel to the right for the European sales.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Thank you. Next up is a 1980 Chevrolet Camaro. An 80 Camaro. Now, I was never a big fan of this body style.
No,
Never was.
The
But,
front end
huh?
gave it away from me. I didn't care for the front end.
No, I didn't either.
Well, I think it has to do with the red stripe and all that. If it was just one solid
Well,
color,
I mean,
it might look
it's not,
different.
no, it's not that. It's just the Berlinetta or whatever
Yeah,
the
that's
other
right.
thing
That's-
that
I
they
forgot
came
about
up
that.
with,
Yeah,
the names that they came up with, the entry level model. It was blah,
80 something. I'm going to say 12 grand.
12
I'm
grand.
going 12.
Okay. Well, this is a pretty nice example of it's got the looks like Z28 wheels on it. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it
I
could
know.
be. Yeah.
White
Yeah,
leather
that looks like
tires.
factory ones.
Yeah. Okay, Jeff's going to go for 45,000
Wow.
on an 80 model.
23.
And George says 23. Well, and what did you guess?
12.
Well, George wins because it sold for 25 too,
Oh,
which I guess isn't a bad price for an 80
I think
model.
that's-
It
If
has
you-
absolutely no horsepower, but
but you
whatever.
just said it's a car nobody here on the panel likes. So,
Well, I'm not a big fan of the body style,
Yeah.
but it's a clean used car.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
That's what you want.
Yeah, if that's
That's
what you
true.
want, go for it. Here's one for Jeff. 1959
yeah.
Cadillac Series 62. This is with the big tail fins in the back.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the space era.
I have to contact Patrick for the Carfax on that.
Oh
one.
yeah. How much do you think that 59 Cadillac?
I'm gonna go.
Look, it's even got
I
the
know.
oil filter up on top that
Yeah.
you unbolt
Yeah.
it
And it's
The
and
canister.
get oil everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
this is supposed to be the original 390 in it.
60 grand, and not a penny more.
60.
iTunes says 35.
And so
I got paid this week, so I'm spending all the money on the Cadillac.
well, I will tell you right now that it sold for 36.7. So the extra money that everybody bid for this, you're going to have the garage remodeled because you can't get it in there.
Learn how to drive a boat.
Next up, another Cadillac. Now we're talking business. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a 1990 Cadillac Brougham. It's a Brougham.
You can tell by the opera window and the Landau top.
So they charged extra money for the Landau top and the opera window.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a 4-door, and it may fit in the garage, but it'll be tight.
Yeah, and I think those seats are like 12 feet thick.
Yeah,
in that
they
car.
are.
Oh,
and
awesome.
if it looks like those velveteen seats, or is that
Crushed velvet.
I don't know.
It's like a pillowed living room.
27,000.
27,000.
iTunes says 55. If I'm not mistaken, it's got New Jersey plates on it too.
Oh, so check the trunk for anything.
Rust.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, people. So a 1990 Cadillac Brougham sold for $6,000.
Oh my goodness,
That's chump change.
it is
I'd buy it. You know, the metal in it is probably
Yeah,
worth $6,000.
just the weight of the motor.
Yeah.
Mike's got that in his pocket.
Next up, this is for you, Jeff. A 1996 Buick Roadmaster with wood sides on it.
Still in the shipping crate. Just for you.
I'm not sure I would put Krager SS wheels on it,
I don't know
though.
if they're Krager. They might be some type of knockoff. but
Whatever.
I'd do something.
Yeah,
I'm going to go 12 grand.
12 grand for
Yeah.
Jeff. Now, see, that would be perfect for you, Jeff.
Yes, it would be.
Probably
I'd
get
fix it
no
up.
gas mileage whatsoever.
Put a
But
blower on the top. Yeah, it'd be good.
I'd like to have the Oldsmobile version, the Vista Cruiser
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
How much? Jeff says 15.
I said 12. Oh, Jeff Heisman says
Yeah.
15.
This would be a Heitzman car.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sold it, huh?
he could push that front seat back and kind of be like a lowrider, you know.
Yeah, he's a
kinda
tall
Yeah.
guy.
hanging out
He's
there.
Well,
George
okay.
is
Well,
12.99.
George wins because it sold for $13,650.
Oh, George. There you go.
I can't see George with Krager SS's on it though.
You know, Twilo would drive that.
Twyla
She
could.
could drive him around. in
Yeah, exactly. He'd be laid out in the back.
Sprawled
Yeah,
out is what it would be.
Next up,
Splayed out.
a 1975 Triumph TR6. Good luck in trying to find parts for this. As far as the British era motor cars, I think that this was pretty good looking back in its day.
It was.
A 75 Triumph TR6. Now, to me, the TR6 had a 6-cylinder in it.
I think it did. My brother-in-law Jerry had a Spider. It was a white one, red interior. Liked it.
So how much do you think that cost? Now, and the sale price of it, because it's going to cost you a whole lot more than that to try to
what
find
year again
parts.
was it? What year
Yeah,
was
because
it?
it's got dual carbs on it
75.
you're going to have to deal with.
I'm going to go 12,000 again.
12,000.
Yeah.
Jeff says 13,000.
It's probably going to be like 8.
And George Skelton says
17,999.
it sold for, George is winning all the cars today.
I
It
think
sold
he
for
is.
18,900.
You better have a big garage, man.
Oh, he does in his estate.
Oh, yeah.
On the back 40.
So, okay, so we're going to go with another British one. And this is a 1980 MGB.
You got to look close at the engine compartment in this one.
Why?
Looking for mice or something?
No, we're looking for some sort of a wiring nightmare.
Golly.
Looks like an aftermarket alarm's been put in. A Craco radio's been put in.
Craco radio.
I know the wire.
That was the Kmart version, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A Craco?
Craco.
Yeah, that was.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go $8,000.
Jeff
I'm a
goes for
buyer at
eight grand. What is it? What are our other two bids this morning?
819 from Jeff. Wow.
Jeff, are you looking at the same picture we are?
Jeff, and did George come in with a bid yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
just to help out,
$12,999 for Georgia.
This is fitting. Okay,
Well,
this
wait,
is fitting.
What did you say, Mike?
I was going to tell you in the notes, it says it's a 1.8 liter engine. It's got 50 pages of documentation to go with this car. However, you have to use starter fluid to get it to run, to get it to start, but it will not continue running.
I'm taking my $8,000 back.
The sold car price, believe it or not, apparently they've sold it, $3,500.
We'll see. The extra $5,000 was for the starting fluid.
That's it.
Yeah, you
case
got to have
of
a
it.
big gallon bucket of it and a little gravity drain to keep it going.
Obviously, some carburetor work is needed.
Ooh,
All
look at
right,
that
and
baby.
last up, this is very similar to Chase Murray's car. So this is a 1973 Lincoln Mark IV. It's the two-door. Look at the seats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is it. How much did this 73 Lincoln Mark IV sell for?
14,000.
49,000 original miles, 2 owner,
Wow.
460 cubic inch 4-barrel.
Yeah. Can you imagine taking it to Tommy Vaughn Motors, Tommy Vaughn
No,
Ford?
he's taking it on the cruise.
How much would that cost to have them give it a once over and tune the carburetor? How much would that cost, you
I
think?
don't know.
Well, it's sold for exactly what Jeff Heitzman just bid,
Wow.
$22,050.
Wow.
And Jeff would look good in that.
You would?
Yeah, he would.
Yes, absolutely.
Put some curb feelers on the right side. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
JC Whitney, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, that was fun. All right. Just ahead, Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has This Week in Auto History, and I'll bring you some more automotive news history headlines. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show continues after this.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla. Eats pretty good. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show thanks you for 15 wonderful years. Yep, our first show aired May 7th, 2011 on the local radio station. Then it was a move to the digital world and social media, and you followed. Thank you. We continue to build and grow our fan base, and it's all because of you and your auto enthusiast friends. We appreciate your support. It's always great to see you at our remote broadcast, too, and we hope you'll continue to stop by and say hello. It's been a great ride, and we hope to bring you more fun and adventure right here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show.
Is on the air 10 to noon Central Time every Saturday. Listen, watch on InWheelTime.com, Facebook, and YouTube. If you miss it, you'll be able to connect through a podcast from your favorite podcast channel anytime. Time now for the racing calendar, sponsored by the Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge.
Yes, thank you for that. Hey, listen, Formula One is going to go off on the 19th. It's going to be next week, so they're not running today. The Indy Series, again, they're running next week. They're actually in 2 weeks. For Portland, they're going to be August 6th, so they're running a couple of weeks out. And HRA, same thing. They're not running until next weekend, which is okay. They get a little break. NASCAR is running today. You got the Eco Park races in Atlanta for the Cup Series and also for the the O'Reilly series, and Lime Rock is running the Craftsman. I think it goes on at noon today, probably right on time now. And then you've got for July, you've got the today the Mid American Mower Racing Series at the Sharp County Fairgrounds. Mike, you may ask where that's at. It's in Ash Flat, Arkansas. I actually took my mower in for service this week. I've got a transmission issue. I'm putting a Tremec 6-speed in it, and I'm having a new blade put on because evidently the bicycle I ran over with it bent the blade. So we're having that repaired as well. Should have it back next week. So there you go.
There you go. All right. Time now for this week's in auto history. Mr. Mars, it's all yours. And we cannot hear you for some reason.
Forgot to turn the mute back off.
Oh, it's all right.
And so this week, coming up this week in auto history, some of the things that we noticed we thought were interesting. You may want to follow up on Tuesday. For example, on July the 14th, way back when in 1960, the Jaguar, one of Don's favorite production companies, produced the last of the XK150. Now, this is the final model of the XK sports car series that began with a 120 in 1948, had leather, walnut interior, 3.4 liter at 150 horsepower. And it was part of what helped bring Jaguar into a name as a world-class sports car manufacturer. And then also on Wednesday this coming week, July the 15th, Ford began production of the revolutionary Taurus. Now, this is a mid-size sedan, and it got away from the boxy styling of the early 1980s that Ford was using. So it had some aerodynamics, had front-wheel drive, and it was supposedly a driver-focused interior. And it became real successful immediately, and it really helped push Ford back into the competitive position of the family car market. And a lot of people followed it in the styling. Then on July the 16th, 1980, GM introduced the X-Car platform. Now, this was a front-wheel drive X-Car lineup that included the Citation, the Pontiac Phoenix, the Oldsmobile Omega, the Buick Skylark. And this was GM's shift from traditional rear-wheel driving compact cars to try and get into the more fuel-efficient front car market because of the fuel crisis that we'd gone through in the 1970s.
Real quick, Mike, when I worked for Turbo Hydromatic on the line, I was making transmission low and reverse clutch housings for that car, and it was recalled quite a bit because of my work. I'm just saying.
Your contribution.
My contribution
to that.
No, it was really a cruddy operation, but that's all right.
I understand. So moving on to July the 17th, Volkswagen introduced the new Beetle. Now, I say new Beetle, it's going to look a lot like the old Beetle, but it has front-engine, front-wheel drive vehicle. It's basically built on the Golf platform, and it brought in some new engineering and stuff that was not available on the original Type 1, and it reignited the whole Beetle mania thing that came up through the Volkswagen. Then July the 18th, the final classic Volkswagen Beetle is built. After they made 21.5 million that were produced worldwide, they actually stopped building that model. And lastly, July the 18th, this one, the GM ignition switch compensation program begins. 11.5 million vehicles in the U.S. I never understood all this about what was going on. To me, it was silly. And it was even sillier after all that they still put a key ignition in some of the vehicles for years and years. Anyway, some of the things that are coming up this week in automotive history that you might want to look into.
Volkswagen Group plans to drastically cut its model lineup and further pare back capacity as Europe's largest automaker considers a far-reaching overhaul that sources say could cost the company around 100,000 jobs. Tesla rapidly becoming the Model Y company as it leans on its best-selling crossover for sales growth and a new long wheelbase 3-row variant that plugs a hole in its shrinking lineup. Wow. The surging Ram 1500 pulled Stellantis to its fourth quarterly U.S. sales gain in what was an otherwise shaky sketch for many of the automaker's key nameplates. The Jeep Grand Cherokee, Compass, Wrangler, and Gladiator all posted lower sales in the second quarter, as did the Dodge Durango. Bronco even outsold the Wrangler for the first time in a quarter since the SUVs renewed their rivalry in 2021.
Wow.
But Ram's flagship light-duty pickup climbed 27%, keeping Stellantis on pace to reverse its streak of 7 consecutive sales declines. Total deliveries for the company rose 6% overall in the first half. Honda's CR-V has capitalized on inventory shortfalls at Toyota and Ford to become America's best-selling light vehicle in the first half of 2026. U.S. sales surged 19% in May, 30% in June, to a mid-year tally of 226,000 vehicles.
Wow.
And GT Tire Company kicked off U.S. launch of the GT brand portfolio of passenger and light truck tires with the announcement of 4 new products, all built and designed in America. So
Cool.
Look for them at your discount tire store. We'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email. The address info@InWheelTime.com. We're back right after this.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla. Eats pretty good. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show thanks you for 15 wonderful years. Yep, our first show aired May 7th, 2011 on a local radio station. Then it was a move to the digital world and social media, and you followed. Thank you. We continue to build and grow our fan base, and it's all because of you and your auto enthusiast friends. We appreciate your support. It's always great to see you at our remote broadcast, too, and we hope you'll continue to stop by and say hello. It's been a great ride, and we hope to bring you more fun and adventure right here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show.
Well, that's all for this week's InWheelTime Car Talk Show. We're always looking for new, informative, and great automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, road trip, or tall tale you'd like to blab about, and so we can in turn blab to everybody else, let us know. Our email address is info@InWheelTime.com. You can find the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7 on the InWheelTime app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. Video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The InWheelTime video coordinator is, we always need more, Jeff Zekin. Always. The booking agent, video editor, Michael, Out of This World Mars, and chief engineer, David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks to show contributors Jeff Heitzman and George Skelton. Be sure and join us next Saturday from our Dual City studios in Texas, USA, 10 to noon Central Daylight Time. Thanks to all of our guests today. Have a great, safe weekend, and we hope you join us again next week right here in InWheelTime Car Talk Show. See you then.
That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.